Billy Luna.
Ciao, it's Billy Luna.
Buenas noches, Viviana.
Girl with neon purple hair and light makeup. Oh, there we go.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad. We got some.
Whoa, on the right over there?
Yeah. All right, we'll go with her. I'm going to do a little outpainting first, so this is kind of taking the steps a little out of order, because I found that it's best to have at least kind of the entire head before you go to the face restoration algorithm, because otherwise it tends to make it more cartoony. So let's go and edit her.
This is looking great. It's one of the best ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's really great. So we might not even need the restorer on her, but we'll do it anyway to see, just to demonstrate it and to see what the differences are. But yeah, she looks good. This is Dall-E. It's an editor, not just a generator. So it's in a way it's its own Photoshop. It just has only a couple functions. So if you pick the eraser and you go, let's say, I don't like her lips, you go like this, and then you do another generation, and it will give you 4 more variations of her lips, and that's inpainting. Outpainting is when you take this frame and move it off to the side, and it fills in the blank area of the frame. And that's the key. That's the most important part of Dall-E for me, is that's what makes the images rich and more complex. Because it'll, especially if you're starting with just a face, it can concentrate more on the individual parts of the image. So we don't have to change this yet because we're so close up. So I've experimented with doing multiple levels of outpainting. So this would be level 1, which is almost always required. But yeah, if your original face, if it's framed a little farther out, if you don't type close up, you won't have to do this. You can go straight to face restoration. Nice. That's pretty good. I think I like 2. Yeah, so at every step, you get to pick from the 4. And my complaint about the generation frame is that as it's generating each new part, it is only taking into account what is in the other part of the frame. I would love it if it would take the whole image into account, because it makes it nearly impossible once we have her to get a background that continues on both sides, because I will have the frame over here, it doesn't know what's on the other side of the picture. So it becomes more difficult to get that. And you can see already it's not matching the hair to here, it's just doing this. But I think we can fix that, and that's again where the erasure comes in handy. But we'll take that one, and see, it'll probably help if I take a little bit of that out. So a combination of inpainting and outpainting, and yeah, it's just a matter of keeping what you like and trying to convince Dall-E to make more of it. Neon purple hair. Maybe I don't know what it's doing with that, but that's a lot of hair. All right, when I get a couple results on one side that are not very good, I kind of move the frame to somewhere else. So we're gonna go up. We're gonna do the top of her head. And see, there we go. It's giving us another girl because it's not registering that first one.
Wow.
Oh, all right. We're gonna just take that and we'll work with it. And what I was saying before about this, see right here, to get this right, to get these two things to meet, I have to put the frame here. So I'm only getting a quarter of a frame, but still paying for a whole generation. Now, if it took the whole thing into account, I think it would be much more user friendly. But again, I mean, that's just my thing. It's like I always find the limitations of, actually messed that up a little bit. Always find the limitations of what the technology offers pretty quickly, because I'm always trying to push it. Oh my God, it won't stop with the other girls. All right, time to massage the prompt. There's too many other girls.
Well, I should have known better.
Just take the girl out of the prompt and make hair. Damn, she's got a lot of hair. Okay. This is a case where it's going to be easier for me to fix this in the next step.
I can't believe how gorgeous she was out of the box.
Yeah.
Like, it's like maybe the light makeup also is a good prompt rather than just makeup.
Yeah. I mean, well, the other reason I did that is because if that makeup is too heavy, it screws with the face restoration. And it makes it, that's when it starts to make it more cartoony, and it looks like it's airbrushed on. But I'm gonna decrease her hair with Photoshop once we get in there. So or I'll in-paint it or out-paint it next time, because it's just a bit too crazy. It really likes her hair, but it'll be easier to deal with it in the next step. Okay, so I'm going to download this one, and I'm going to edit her again before we face restore. So this is, again, it's all just, it's context sensitive, you know. Dall-E will always put these figures down here, which you have to take out. But right now what I'm going to do is just take this down to 1024 again, so I can use the tool, because the more I outpaint, the less context it's going to use, and it's going to make her hair even bigger. So we want to reduce that. And I wish I didn't have to do this. Like, I would gladly pay more for a double generation if I could increase the size of that frame. But of course, that a double size frame is actually 4 generations, so it'd be that much more expensive. Copy that. Go back. All right, so now we have her again, but smaller. Outpaint that, or in-paint the logo. Take some of this hair off. Like a reasonable amount of it. We kind of gave her a lot of hair. I find that too, like, you'll see this, you can't really do the edging very well. Like, I mean, it's kind of a rough edge, but that doesn't really matter. It's the thing that matters. Is like, once you get like her arms or something and you're trying to put her on a background, and you're like, oh, I'll just paint, you know, right up next to her arm, and then it'll draw the new background, and it will always make more of her arm first. So if you have the perfect arm, you have to leave some of the background, you have to leave that edge there already.
$1950s.
My God, it would, like, let's just say a girl, and this is to get purple hair out of the prompt here, and it'll just continue the hair because it's in the image. A girl with not too much hair. Let's not even mention hair, because I can't say minus hair. All right, I'm gonna take off even more of her hair, because it is madness. I mean, that hair looks not bad at all, but come on. That's better. No, I'm not sure I'd go for the ribbon. Let's do one more. I'm going to take off even more. it's just really, really loves that purple hair for some reason. Getting better. My God. All right, I'm going to move the frame down. This is what we want anyway. We want the face in the middle.
Stay tuned for part 2, the creation of Viviana, to learn how we use advanced techniques with Dall-E 2, Photoshop, and GFPGAN, to create a beautiful girl, and a complex environment from scratch.
The artwork featured in this video is created by special guest Billy Z. Duke.
Coming soon. Next episode features advanced Dall-E 2 techniques including Inpainting, Outpainting, GFPGAN, Photoshop touch-ups and much more. Like, subscribe and share to learn the most advanced AI techniques and craft the girls of your dreams. This is Victoria Luna. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and share with your mates on social media. Check out these awesome videos now. Ciao.